When I started my journey as a remote worker, I had no clue how to build a financial buffer. But over the years, I learned exactly how to do it, and I'm going to share that with you today. By the end of this video, you'll understand the most effective strategies to build a solid financial buffer, regardless of your income level or how inconsistent your work might be. First things first, let's talk about why having a financial buffer as a remote worker is crucial. When you're working from home, there's no office safety net. If something goes wrong, whether it's a dry spell with clients, an emergency, or just an unexpected expense, you're left to figure it out on your own. That's why building up a financial cushion is non-negotiable. But how do you do it? One of the biggest mistakes I made in the beginning was treating savings like an afterthought. I'd think, oh, I'll save what's left over after I've paid all my bills. But that's a dangerous game. The key to building a financial buffer is to pay yourself first. Before you even think about covering your expenses, set aside a percentage of your income for savings. This way, it's already off the table. Trust me, once you make saving a non-negotiable habit, you'll be shocked at how quickly it adds up. Here's the trick. Treat savings like a bill. You pay your rent, utilities, and other expenses. Why not pay yourself first? Set up an automatic transfer as soon as you get paid, so that the money is moved before you even have a chance to spend it. This works for any remote worker, whether you're freelancing, running an online business, or working for a company. But it's not just about how much you save. It's about where you save. Keeping your emergency fund in a regular checking account might seem convenient, but it's not the best way to grow your buffer. Consider putting your savings into a high-yield savings account or a money market account. These accounts earn more than what a traditional bank will offer, which means your buffer grows faster without you doing anything extra. Next, let's talk about creating a predictable income stream. One of the biggest challenges remote workers face is the inconsistency in income. One month, you're rolling in money, and the next, you're scrambling to make ends meet. This can create a lot of stress. To counter this, think about diversifying your income streams. For me, the key was having multiple clients and side projects. If one client was slow to pay, I wasn't completely dependent on them to cover my bills. You don't need to start a dozen side hustles, but if you can build a mix of steady contracts or ongoing gigs that pay consistently, it reduces the pressure and stabilizes your income. Now, let's address the importance of budgeting. It's easy to think, I'm a remote worker, I don't need a budget. But that's a mistake. A budget helps you track where your money's going and ensures you're living within your means. I used to ignore budgeting, but when I finally started using one, it was a game changer. It helped me prioritize savings, cut unnecessary expenses, and keep me from spending too much on things that didn't matter. But here's the real kicker. When you're building a financial buffer as a remote worker, you have to account for lean months. I've had periods where the work just wasn't coming in, and the last thing you want is to dip into your emergency savings during those times. Instead, start thinking about your buffer as a long-term cushion, not something you touch unless you really need it. This mental shift can help you avoid depleting your savings during minor setbacks. Lastly, the one thing that really helped me grow my financial buffer faster than anything else was simply getting more intentional with my spending. Once I got clear on what I needed and what I could cut, I started saving a lot more each month. The fact is, small sacrifices today can lead to a big financial cushion tomorrow. So, if you're a remote worker looking to build a financial buffer, start by paying yourself first, diversifying your income, budgeting smartly, and being intentional with your spending. If you do these things consistently, you'll be amazed at how quickly you can build a financial safety net that lets you handle whatever life throws at you. If this video helped, and you want more tips on building a secure financial future without the hidden incentives or affiliate links, go ahead and subscribe. I'll be sharing more strategies to help you thrive as a remote worker.